Welcome back. Donovan Kelly here today with another episode of a weekly mini-series that currently does not have a title, but we're working on it. And when I say we, I actually mean we. You guys have had some unbelievable suggestions in the comment section of the last video. Truly surprised me. I didn't know when I said I had my best people working on it that actually meant you guys. At this point, I just gotta say, cheers to you. Maybe we'll have a title nailed down by next Monday. We're still working on it. But today we're talking about something that I kind of briefly mentioned in the last video, which is Kaikōura. So as soon as we got off the ferry from Picton, we started making our way down to Kaikōura for the night. Stayed in this nice little beachside motel. More than fine for one night. But it was pitch black, so we didn't really see any of the landscape as we were driving in. So that morning when we first opened up the curtain, it was kind of a wow moment. These were the first snow-capped mountains that we've seen in this country so far. They did not disappoint. We were looking at the Kaikōura range, and I think it's cool to note that these mountains are known for their dramatic landscape. Sharp ridges, rocky outcrops, and scree slopes. So a lot of very steep, a lot of small to medium-sized rocks. Perfect for me to just sit back and look at and have a beer. But a lot of people actually like the challenge of climbing them. My girlfriend is one of them. Made our way over to the Kaikōura Peninsula, and we'll let Donovan take it from there. So far, we just pulled up to this little place and they got like little seals. So that's cool. See what else is around here.
When up is down and down is up, when your half full glass looks like a half-empty cup. When you're
So we just kind of did like an hour walk along the, I don't know, this farm area, I guess you could say. Really cool views of the mountains and the water. But we could see so many New Zealand fur seals from up above. So now we just kind of got down and we're gonna go check them out. There's so many of them. Seeing these animals out in the wild is kind of neat. Back home we get a lot of like moose and deer and, you know, coyotes. Seeing like sea life in the wild is it's a little different and I really like it. Feel like we got to go about this the Canadian way. Let's not be a dick, keep our distance, suddenly say hello and wave from afar. That's all we got to do. Hello, have a good morning. See you later, eh? Wow, so just talking with a local here, she just kind of told me that in 2016, there was the Kaikōura earthquake. Everything that we're standing on right now shot up from the water. Obviously, these cliffs were there, but all of this land that's here now just all shot up. So it's really fresh. It's only, what, 7 years old? Apparently the area was like pretty well shut off for a good couple of years. A lot of work was put in to rebuild the highways in this area, and it's kind of back to normal now, but definitely live in earthquake country. Here we go. Probably shouldn't be walking backwards on a rocky road, but rocky road. So many seals behind me. I think I just saw 40 or 50. This is so cool. All right. Wow. Let's play how many seals are in this frame. Just a bunch of sea dogs. You're just like walking around looking at the landscape, and you know, at first glance you could easily see in some parts it looks like a bunch of shadows, but like if you just sit and like focus for a second, it's like, oh shit, that's like 75 seals. Wow. There's fence poles and rope, so you don't get too close to them, so that's good. We're gonna keep our distance. Looks like we got someone who doesn't play by the rules.
Get out of here.
This is so cool. If this is just the first morning of being on the South Island, I think we're gonna have a pretty good time here. Kaikōura is kind of famous for its abundant marine life, and that's because of this deep underwater canyon just off the coast. It's really close to the shoreline. It's home to a wide array of marine creatures, including sperm whales, dolphins, New Zealand fur seals, and a variety of different seabirds. Our motel had a bunch of different brochures in it, and almost all of them had advertised whale watching tours. And I think it said that sperm whales are there all year round. That's neat. But another thing that's really popular there is crayfish. I think it's also referred to as rock lobster. But yeah, we had a few flyers that were tucked into our windshield wiper, and as we were leaving the Kaikōura Peninsula, we drove by this big crayfish stand. It's funny, as soon as we got here to Burnham, our Airbnb host was like, "Oh, you were in Kaikōura? If I'd known that, I would have asked you to pick me up some crayfish." Like, apparently it's some of the best in the country, really known for that. So if that's your thing, you might want to consider heading down there. The town of Kaikōura itself seemed really clean. It was a little small, but I mean, hey, there was some bars, there was some cafes, there was some shops. I could see that being pretty lively, cool little beach town in the summertime. Definitely a lot of hotels and motels on the water, and that's probably because there's just so many things that you can do in that area. Like, along with the whale watching tours, there's kayaking, there's hiking, there's so many outdoor activities that you can do there. So I think honestly for us, we're really considering going back and spending, a weekend or more in that area, maybe camping over the summertime, because there's a lot of really cool things to check out. I'm sure that this little video of us spending one morning in Kaikōura doesn't even scratch the surface of all the cool things that you can see and do there. But hey, this is what this little Monday mini-series is for. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, give me a like, and I'm already looking forward to seeing you guys in the next one. Cheers.